Hey guys, what's up? Uh, Sorry I haven't been uploading at all. Um, the fact of the matter is I'm just a silly little guy. You might be wondering what we're playing today, instead of editing all of my footage I have backed up still, that I've had for like almost a full year now. Well, I don't know why I said that, because you saw the title of this video. You know what we're playing. Uh-oh. Um. Shit. Hold on. And we're back. Um, I'm very sorry if the music is loud, because it is for me too. We're gonna put this down. What's this? Okay. No numbers associated with FOV, so we're just gonna do it raw. Should I include VSync? Whatever. This is boring. I'm boring you guys. Let me check something real quick. So we're going to pray that this music isn't drowning me out. We're playing Poppy Playtime. Yes, I know. Let me explain. Okay. I've watched a couple playthroughs of Chapter 1, and I watched one edited playthrough of Chapter 2 that cut out, like, most of the dialogue of the story, so I really don't know much about Chapter 2, other than, like, the pure basics of, like, what the gameplay looks like. It was the video by Penguin Zero Moist Critical. I'll put it in the description. Not like he needs me to promote him, but, you know, feel like that's polite. And so you're wondering, Brad, why are you playing Poppy Playtime? Well, first of all, Chapter 1's free now, so jot that down. And I had a lot of shit I wanted to say about Chapter 2 that I felt it would be wrong of me to say unless I played it myself, because I think horror games period, but horror games in particular are a very different experience when you're playing them versus when you watch them. And so here we are. I figure I'll record it, speak my piece, and we can do what needs to be done. Chapter 2 is only $10. I actually haven't bought it yet. Depending on how Chapter 1 goes in terms of me wanting to keep doing this, because, like, you know, a free game is a free game. You guys know me. I love my free games, especially with horror, but giving money to the game studio behind Poppy Playtime is something that I don't do lightly, even if it's only $10. It's still $5 more than Chapter 1 used to cost. Okay, so what they did, to give you context, Chapter 1 used to be $5. And then when Chapter 2 came out, it became free, and Chapter 2 is $10 now. So I don't know if they're gonna keep doing that until we have, like, you know, like 5 episodes that are free, and then the final one is like $60 or whatever. But, like, we are haunted by the specter of Bendy and the Ink Machine to this very day. And that's what I'll say on that for now. So, yeah. As long as my shit's working, I think everything will be fine. Let me check on that real quick. Okay. Everything's good, and in fact, we could probably bump this shit up a little. Oh, that's still kind of loud for me. I don't want to be shouting at you because my headphones are drowning me. Okay, so right off the bat, let's talk about this menu. The music's beautiful. The vibe's immaculate. We know this. That's right. I'm going to be doing a fair overview of this game because I think there's probably a lot of developers that aren't involved in, you know, shady monetization that, you know, deserve to have their work credited. And I think this music fucking rules. And, you know, I think the graphics of this game are awesome, as you're going to see as we play. The main thing I want to point out, however, is the merch button right on the main menu. I'll give them this. They're transparent about their goals. Much like Bendy and the Ink Machine, which I mentioned earlier, Poppy Playtime is a game with an episodic release that has suspiciously marketable characters and propagates itself like a parasite through the YouTube algorithm. You know, YouTubers like Markiplier and, like, you know, people that, like, children watch, they play this game, and then children latch onto this game as, like, a fixation, you know, FNAF style, and then they make money off of the children. And that's basically sort of their pretty obvious plan with this game. And I say pretty obvious, not without reason. The game studio was founded as an offshoot from a YouTube animation channel that is marketed specifically towards these creepypasta children. So they've already been extorting this demographic for quite a while. But like I said, I don't know how many members of the game, like, dev team are involved in that, so that's not something I'll speak too much on. But beyond the company, you know, marketing itself with NFTs and trying to get, you know, money from children and shameless merch drops and all this, like, increasing the price of the game per episode, like, all this horse shit, we're setting it at the door, okay? We'll take, like, a little handbag with us, like a little party favor, okay? I'm not promising I'll never bring it up again, but I wanted to get it out of the way first and foremost so that we can discuss how the game holds up on its own merits beyond the sort of cultural implications of it. You know what I mean? Because I think it does a lot of things well, and I think it does a lot of things poorly. And I want to talk about them because they're tropes that I find in a lot of pseudo AAA horror games. A lot of YouTube bait games, I'd say, is a good term for them. I think first guy I heard call him that is John Wolfe when he played this game. Check out John Wolfe, by the way. One of the best in the biz. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to put so many people in the fucking description. Let's just play the game, alright? I'm gonna check to see if I'm recording. We're gonna play the game. Sure enough, we are recording, and we're gonna finally play the game. It's been like 18 minutes. It's been like 10 days, and we haven't played this fucking game. Chapter 1, A Tight Squeeze. As an ex-employee of Playtime Co., you finally returned to the factory many years after everybody within disappeared. I look like this guy. So we've got new game, load game, main menu. A lot of menus. Like that weird chapter select thing was like its own separate launcher. But it was like full screen as if it was the game. Like I hope that's like it seems like a weirdly messy way to do a chapter based release. Like I would think you would either want to combine them into one game or you would want to keep them completely separated. Gotta keep them separated. Dude, Offspring. Link in the description. Go check out the Offspring. They're a small indie band. Nobody's ever heard of them, so I'm gonna give them a quick shout out. I'm bothersome today. Let's just play the game. VidRes.
You are about to see the most incredible doll ever invented. Her name is Poppy, and she is the first truly intelligent doll in the world. A little girl can talk.
Is this desynced as fuck for you guys?
Poppy gives her answers. She is the first doll actually able to have a conversation with a child. Hard to believe? Just watch.
It's like a second off.
Poppy Playtime!
It's not that important.
Poppy's as lovable as a real girl, and she talks
Doesn't
like
bode
one
well
too.
for the way this game's about to run, though. It is Unreal Engine, I think.
Can you help me polish my shoes?
Never trust
Why,
Unreal
of
Engine
course,
to run
Poppy.
properly.
Just like a real girl, Poppy always wants to look her best. Perfect! Thank you! Her hair is sturdy and won't come out when you brush it, and smells just like a poppy flower.
And she's got
Is there
that
anything
up
else
on
you'd
me.
like to say, Poppy?
I shed like a dog.
Just like you. What's the time?
Playtime! And if you've ever wanted to see how all of the nation's favorite toys were created, Playtime Co. is now offering factory tours at just $2.99 a person.
Oh, hell
An
yeah.
entire hour in the most magical toy factory on Earth. What are you waiting for?
The
Come
babies
visit
are
the
like,
factory.
No,
We can't
don't go in the Playtime Factory. They're like, we don't want you here.
That's my baby voice, I guess. Patented. Alright, welcome to Pippi Poppums. Everyone thinks the staff disappeared 10 years ago. We're still here. Find the flower. And then that's the commercial we just watched next to it. We're still here. We're still here. How do you... W-E-R''E. It stopped being funny. Like, the more I explain it. Actually, it runs pretty nicely. It's just... motion blur is gonna make me fucking vomit. Get the hell out of here. But in terms of actual... it's not bad, actually. Okay. Righteous. So... I'm so paranoid about... I'm so fucking paranoid about that. Sorry. Welcome to Pipples Poppums. We can... E. There is a little bit of a delay, weirdly. Tab to view items. Okay. Sounds like my sister's dog when he runs. Eat healthy, like Braun. James? Just my special trick. My special joke. I didn't read the title of that one. Sorry, folks.
Hi, my name is Leith Pierre, and I'm the head of innovation here at
Cave
the
Johnson.
Playtime Co. Toy Factory. If you're seeing this, then you're trespassing. Yeah, we play this little tape on loop whenever we close the factory for the
Is it
day.
nighttime?
So, trespassers,
What am I looking at?
just to make you aware, while we pride ourselves primarily on our high-quality toys and excellent child
Is
care,
that a
we also
reflection
pride
of the
ourselves
light on the
our
floor?
For example, this facility is full of hidden motion triggers, which, once set off, will turn on the factory's emergency alarms and directly contact the authorities. And that's one of the more tame aspects of our security system. No spoilers. So, you've got my warning.
White woman security
It's not too
system.
late to turn around. I just hope that you're certain whatever you're doing is worth it.
If I catch you walking on the sidewalk in front of my house, I'm gonna send that footage to the police officers. Alright, so yeah, Cave Johnson. I'm a bit cynical of certain things that I find derivative from other famous games, like obviously Portal and like Bendy and the Ink Machine and shit like that. I'll try to keep that comparison to like a minimum, but who am I kidding? No, I won't, but I'll try to not harp on about it all the time. Welcome. Was this supposed to be a square? Assuming this is an in-universe. Error. Mwah. Okay. Secret ending where I leave. No. How did I get in here if the doors are blocked? Probably that door. Okay, so we got like a Neopet here. Eat it, interact. You're wrong. There's no interact here. Poppy wants to play. It's time. Get it, because this is called Poppy Playtime. Yeah, we don't know the combo for that. Playtime Company Cafeteria recommends an intake of 4,000 calories. Are you the fucking witch from Hansel and Gretel? I wasn't even gonna read this. I thought it was like some bullshit, but then I was like, eh, whatever. 4,000 calories. To clarify, I weigh like 115 pounds, and my daily goal is like 2,000. Jesus Christ. Braun wants me to throw up. E to open doors. See, this is what I mean by like suspiciously marketable characters. Like they want this to be a toy line so bad. Andy Cat, Boogie Bot, Huggy, 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 Huggy. One of them escaped, Toy Story style. Oh, here he is. He's fucking dead. Is that blood or oil? Is there a difference between man and machine if our lifeblood spills? I like how the Huggy boxes are all like, they've got like tinted windows because they don't want to spoil. Perfect for all ages. So yeah, like I said, I've seen playthroughs of this, so I know the answer. The combos here: green, pink, yellow, red. And of course, if I forget that in the time that I go over here, I'm gonna look like a clown. So we got... Fuck, was it yellow, red, or red, yellow? Okay, I remembered it as I said it. It's yellow, red. I mix up combos all the time, but not this, not colors. What do you say? Bing fuck TE music. Bing fuck TE music. You heard the tape. Here's that good shit. We love the music again. Tighten the straps. Cracking every single one of my joints right in the microphone because I'm a good YouTuber. Pull trigger to fire. Pull again to retract. Hold to grip onto object. Only fire at small objects and handles. Do not fire at a coworker. This may cause injury. Wire is conductive. Use for rewiring. What in the world company would build their facility with these big like pylons that you had to wrap wires around to get things to work? I understand that it's a game, but it's a pretty big jump in like suspension of disbelief for me. Can you tell I'm gonna be crabby this entire playthrough? Oh yeah, quick side note on the voice I just did. It totally sounded like the guy from like the commercial that they started off with. Did it like sound like a guy like 20 years younger than him was doing a voiceover of that footage and not him? Like, who was that? Was that supposed to be Cave Johnson? I forget his name. Lathe Bonson? Give me this. Okay. Interesting. There's like a stamina meter. No, there isn't. That's length. Oh, okay. You fire it. Okay. You left click, right? And then to let go, you just left click again. Left click. And then hold left click. Okay. I know they literally like said that in like the corner, but like I genuinely did not understand like. Ooh. I didn't know what they were like talking about when they said that. Another thing, I'm going to try and get every single VHS tape. In fact, actually, hold on. Okay, good news. Sorry. Good news. Chapter 1 is very short, and so there are only 3 more tapes left to go. We've already gotten through half of them in the first like 20 minutes of this. Do I really have to jump over it? I don't have the option to be a good boy. So I actually do remember where the other ones are. Wow, I can't believe how bad this game looks on a computer that is normal and not owned by a professional YouTuber. Like, the way you would see it on YouTube, you'd think it would be, like, ray tracing shit, right? But, like... And, like, Hold on, we're back to the settings. I'm on the best quality graphics, right? The motion blur can't be doing that much, right? Is VSync good? Do we want VSync? Oh wow, I think we really want VSync. I think that actually like fixed how shitty it looked at first. Where am I? Thanks. No, wait. No, it's kind of weird. Do you see his fur kind of like crackling with like static? You see that, right? Because I think the last, like, okay, last time I saw this was in Elden Ring, which I haven't finished, actually. I beat one main boss and then I, like, stopped playing because I was already at, like, 70 hours and I got burnt out on it. But literally everything in Elden Ring looks like this guy's fur. Like, I can't see shit in Elden Ring. I wonder if they've fixed that invisible enemy bug yet, because that was a nightmare. Is it really dark for anybody else? Hold on. Also, does anyone get the idea that this is like supposed to like be like a console? Like, I don't know, the menu, the way the menu works is like weird. Is that good? I might be a little too bright. I still want there to be some atmosphere, right? I like this. I like this. This seems like a realistic amount of light that would be streaming through a window, right? Whoever the character designer / artist behind these little things are, kudos to them. Because I think the artists and graphical animators and shit of this game are top notch. Look at, ugh. Oh my god. This guy got PlayStation 1 face. Ugh. Ugh. You're from System Shock 2. Ugh. Ugh. Dude, it's Poppy. It's Mr. Playtime. Okay. Huggy. Huggy. Okay, can I read this? Huggy Wuggy, 1984 to present day. Does that imply that he has a lifespan? Playtime Co. has designed hundreds of distinct toys, but none connected with people more than that of Huggy Wuggy. Our founder, Elliot Ludwig, aimed to create a toy which could hug you forever. As is always true, Playtime Company's 4-step process to creating the most lifelike toys was a success. Playtime Co.? Playtime Co. is... It flows better. Why do I keep saying company? With a bit of string and polyester, our lovable blue pal Huggy was brought to life. Huggy Wuggy has gone on to be Playtime Co.'s most popular and best-selling toy so far. Dude, I bet Poppy's mauling about that shit. Literally, the name of the game and Huggy Wuggy is like on all the clickbait channels. Okay. Up top. Why did you go down here? What? Whoa! Whoa! Bazinga, my dude. Why you look like a rice ball? It's got like the seaweed on it. Okay. I'm like getting distracted and it's to an annoying degree. LeBron. Up top. Up top. Okay. We need 2 hands, obviously. Innovation. Motherfucker. Up top. Down low. Up top. Okay. I wish I was looking behind me so I could see it spawn in, because I knew this would happen. That was weird. I was like trying to reel it in and it wasn't reeling. Up top. Down. Down low. Down low. Down low. Too slow, haha, silly, silly, haha, poo-poo, funny. Let me in here. Anyway, like I said, I'm kind of annoying today. Oh? LeBron James is giving me bedroom eyes right now. Hold on. Mwah. That could have been funny, but I just like... Remember... Do be kind to others, show up on time, and not hide behind doors to scare Lathe Pierre. Okay, so that's a don't. Don't stay past 8 p.m., misuse company time, tamper with machinery, and enter Innovation Wing without authorization. So I find it like interesting that like this game's chock full of like workplace satire, like anti-corporate, like sort of like corporate memos that are very clearly like meant to convey that this is like a scummy company. I find that ironic given what I've heard about the sort of crunch conditions that the animators on the YouTube channel and probably the devs of this game had to face. Wig. Okay. Righteous. Am I wrong? Where's this other motherfucker? What happened? What happened that made me so... Something activated the curse of Unreal Engine, and now everything sucks to move around. This room's fine. What is up with the lights in here that make it suck? That's gonna be nausea-inducing if I don't fix it. We'll do it live. Don't worry. It's probably not Bloom, right? Orlando? No, actually, I wouldn't say it's worse, but it's just as noticeable, so bring it back. Maybe basic shadows. Yep, it was shadows, folks. It's always shadows. If your game's ever lagging, turn down the shadows. Like, just... The shadows are not worth having. I learned that very early on in my life with World of Warcraft. And I'll tell you, I've never gone back. Shadows are always the cause of your lag. I promise. Candy cat. Yum. Eat. So true, bestie. So we got... See, I keep forgetting about these scares. And not in a way that it's like, oh, they got me. But in a way that like, oh, I'm like completely looking away every time one of them happens. And so it's like, it's just worse for the audience. And Stairway to Hell. Is that how Highway to Hell goes? It could be, that could be any hairband song, what I just sang. Oh no, it's so scary. Up top. I always miss. I always miss. The way the textures are like shitty for 90% of the time unless I'm looking directly at them is like wigging me out. Like there's like a render distance that's like 2 feet in front of me where the textures become HD. Oh, you don't float. Maybe it's just the head that floats. The head that floats. My favorite Twilight Zone episode. That's it. I'm going to do it. Okay, that one you just can't hold. A little thingy. Excuse me. Up top. I wish... I don't know how I was gonna end that sentence. I love this music. Okay. Huggy says, remember to take breaks. Breaks longer than 10 minutes are not permitted. Permitted. Cool. Great commentary. Awesome that I have to pause the game to use an item. Or do I? No. It really is just... press E. Pressy. I guess we 360 down here. Word. So obviously there's like a yeller. There's a yeller feller around here. And we're making that our priority. I think it's somewhere around here, but I can't remember exactly where. Cool, let's play, Brad. Really, you're really doing great with the sense of wonder that people love to see. No first-time reactions. No witty commentary. This reminds me of Viscera cleanup detail. Excuse me? Give it to me? Thanks. There you are. No, you ain't. Okay, so they just don't want me to jump. Handle with care. Shipment is highly fragile. Do not drop. Like this. Sorry. Like this. Sorry. Like this. Like this. Whatever. Who fucking cares? Boop. That's a leg. I thought that was like a... That looked like a Virgin Mary. I was like, what the hell? Eyeball. Okay. Neopet. That's like a Aisha. Aisha? I don't even know if I'm like remembering that name correctly, let alone pronouncing it correctly. I swear to God, the yellow tape's somewhere around here. This first chapter is basically just like a haunted house walking sim, so like I am in no danger at all. I can like do whatever I want. I want... I don't think I knew that he did that. Is that new, or has no one just ever done it before in the playthroughs that I watch? Oh, you hate me. Oh my god, they hate their players. Poppy Playtime hates their fans. Am I really going to have to look this up? What's happening? Get out of here. This, I'm getting flashbacks to Viscera cleanup detail, where I had to like, the fucking Tower of Babel achievement. So Viscera cleanup detail, their DLC used to be separate games from the main game. And the Christmas one had a bunch of stools in it, and they had an achievement called the Tower of Babel, where you basically had to... Yeah. You had to, please. You had to stack, like, 10 or 12 or something. A large number of stools on top of each other. And the physics back then, and this is like pre whatever patch that they like pre whatever patch they like fixed their like physics engine, so the game was still like horrific in terms of like stacking things, and I spent like 6 hours getting that achievement, and it was awful. And I don't even have it in the base game because the DLC that I played it on was separate from the base game, and now it's included in the base game, and I don't have the achievement again, but the physics are better, so I guess it's like whatever. Oh my god, is that it? Oh, I'm so mad. Dude, fucking let us be done. Let us be done with this place. What is this?
Rich, where are they keeping the Huggy boxes?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Remember when maintenance left did a sweep of this place?
A Sesame Street ass voice.
Nobody in this
Exactly.
knows what they're doing. Oh, I swear I haven't seen a single box in its place since they started flooding the storehouse with orphanage junk.
Oh, sorry, bro. That's me. Up top.
I get it. It's a nice program and all on brand. It's just hard to be happy about it when manufacturing's on our necks about it, because we can't fight stupid Huggy boxes.
Rich.
You're right. You're right. It's for the orphans. I just wish there were less boxes. Anything less would be more habitable. Is that even a word? Habitable.
Do you guys notice that like the camera moves on its own? Like there's shaky cam. Like, look. Look. I put my target reticle right here in the center, right? It's like moving. No wonder I can't aim for shit. They're like sabotaging me. Alright, so they do work with orphans. That's really all we get from that audio log. So we know that this place has security features. We know that they do work with orphans. We know that there's a lot of boxes. Also, I guess they filmed that video here with all the lights off. If that's the crane. So good. High five. Download. Too slow. I missed on purpose that time for my joke. No. I was trying to... Hoopa! Yeah. I think it's funny when you fire them both at the same time. What a fucking disaster. This playthrough is not funny. I'm so sorry. Why am I apologizing? I was like, do you even have to hold it down? And it turns out, yeah, you do, actually. Otherwise, it just resets. Look at this immersive hand bob. Sha 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 sha. Okay. 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 What the? Why didn't it work? Was something like blocking me and I didn't notice? What kind of fucking conveyor belt is this? Shit's gonna fall off and clog this thing all the time. Oh no, don't fire. See? I told you. It'll get stuck in there. Look, it's getting stuck right now. What a horrific inefficiency. Too many Aisha heads. Make a friend. Nobody leaves without a toy. Fuck. Up top. Okay, I did it. Nobody can say I didn't. Look at this. Look at this. Debris. Detritus. Giblets. Fostering happiness. Adopt an orphan today. The Playtime Co. Foster and Adoptive Care Initiative strives to create permanency in the lives of orphan children by recruiting adoptive and foster parents within our own organization. We encourage all Playtime Co. employees to take part in our mission by fostering or adopting an orphan child. Participating employees may be eligible for additional benefits. This initiative helps children not only in the Midwest region, but also orphans around the world. Every child deserves a chance at a new life. PP Playtime. Popa. Plimpo. I think we go up there eventually. Do not enter. Don't. You're not my dad? Can't enter. Up top. Up top. Up top! Invisible walls. I'm gonna get myself stuck. These invisible walls are not Brad safe. Make a friend, 1960. Is this really best quality textures? Our founder, Elliot Ludwig, was a visionary. He set the stage for all of Playtime Co.'s greatest feats. Maybe if I slap it, it'll be... No. I thought maybe it might update. Yet of all the amazing things that he created, the Make-A-Friend machine is one of the most creative, impressive, and advanced. That's the end of the sentence. It is solely responsible for nearly every Playtime Co. toy sold on the market to this day. It's so hard to read. All it needs is to be fed with the proper parts, and it will then paint, assemble, and do a quality inspection of the toy all on its own. Gone is the need for complex sorting or back-breaking labor. Thanks! This machine can do all that and more. Do I really have to look down here for it to... Needs power, okay. Up top! Up top! Up top! Up top! It's just not funny. It's just not a good joke. It's just not a good joke. I'm getting distracted and you guys are forced to watch it. Bink. Oh yeah, the pink one. I remember where this one is because it's in a stupid place. There. What the hell? Please. Come on. Thanks. We'll do this puzzle in a sec. I love puzzles.
So, Stella,
A
what
hand.
made you want to work at the Playtime Co. factory?
Playing
Playtime
with toys
Co.
when I was
factory.
young was so magical. I could go straight from my bedroom floor to anywhere in the world. It was such a great feeling. And being able to work at a toy factory, somewhere that can provide kids with that same experience, that's a pretty great feeling too. Sometimes though, I really, really wish I could go back. To being a kid, I mean. And it's weird, because adults are just kids, but older. I don't think anyone ever really feels like an adult, but your body just gets older and older, and then you die. Poof! Human bodies just can't stay young forever. There's things though, like some trees that can stay alive even while being way older than a person.
Oh yeah, I hear you. Trees are
Most
fucked.
people to ever live are still younger than those. So I guess everyone is always young relative to something.
Like trees.
Alright, I think we're getting a little off track.
Do you guys know about that tree that like a university like flipped upside down and it like stayed alive? Like its roots started growing like leaves and its branches started sucking up water from the ground. Like plants are terrifying. Like look up an image of that. Actually, Brad, put an image of it on this wall here. Right? Like this thing looks repulsive. Okay. Come on. Come on. Stop attaching to the railing. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did I don't think I've ever seen somebody fuck up the puzzle that badly. Shit. Oh, I think I know. I think I know what's up. Stop. Right. This is what we want. We want Oh, fuck you, man. It's not real. It's in This metal bar is not real? Okay. Her name is Poppy. Sorry, I can't stop doing the voice. I don't even know if I sound like it, like, at all. I'll know how embarrassing that is once I'm done recording. Okay, fucking grab. No. Unnecessary. I just fried my fucking player character. Okay. Now, what I do is that, right? And so, what happens next will surprise you. Her name is Poppy. I'm so... There we go. Thank you. Fucking... Thanks. I'm always a sucker for stories about immortality and trying to define nature. When this first chapter came out, I was actually pretty intrigued by the story. I'm still not certain what they do with it in the second chapter, but hearing some of the dialogue has made me... Well, it's the reason why I've done this video. I'm gonna pause really quick. I need to get some water. Did you guys see that? Do I start shaking more if I don't move for a while? What was that? Was that like momentum from like when I paused? Sorry, we have to do this experiment. I know we're like approaching an hour of footage at this point, but like... This is stupid. Why am I doing this? Sorry if you hear sounds from downstairs. My sister's making food. I don't know what she's doing. Sounds like she's grinding some bones to like put on her food. Is it? I don't think it's safe to have something that's that loud and crackling. Oh, Christ. Up top. Up top. Up top. Up top. Oh, I need to do this. Right? Right. Okay. We got the bits. We got the bits. Oh, I need to close my door. Can you guys watch the machine for me? Thanks. Oh my god. Guys, I asked you to watch the machine. What's the alarm doing? My special joke. My little joke for you guys. My little joke. Okay, so it's painted. Painted playtime. Oh, they're like those trick... It's like the trick where the eyes follow you. It's the trick. That's cute. Got a big old mug of water. What if it just like fell to the ground in like pieces, like completely fucking like diced up? Do not enter. That's foreshadowing. Boop. 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 I'm trying to do something. That's close enough. Okay, cool. Hopefully you can't hear the TV downstairs. Nobody leaves without a toy. Awesome hallway. I bet it's safe. Whoa! We gotta go. Alright, let's see if I do this first try. He's after us. Oh fuck. I almost got hung up on that corner. Ah. Whoa. Ah! Okay. It's okay. More lives are at risk than just yours. Get up. Jeez, okay. Fuck, man. I wanted to turn around for a YouTube thumbnail. We got all that, right? We got that on film? Good. Okay. Freaking epic sauce. Am I right, guys? I love the way he moves. Look at it. Look at that. It's cool. What was that? Did I miss something? Oh, cute. Get up. Oh, fuck your sec. Fucking speaking Animal Crossing villager at me. Fucker. Where am I looking? I got disoriented there. Alright, guys. This time for sure. There's no way I'm dying this time. No fucking around. I'm not... No YouTube thumbnail. I'm gonna actually, like, move my camera towards the directions that I'm, like, trying to go. It's gonna be awesome. Is my sprint running out? What is this? I feel slow. Okay, now what the fuck do I do here? Oh my god. He's behind me. He wants me. Ah! Why am I slow? Please, please. Again, is that blood or is that oil? Like, I've been cynical this whole time, right? Oh hey, it's Popo's playtime. It's Popo's Poppy. Pum-pums. I've been cynical this whole time, right guys? We're just gonna walk. Just walk with me. Let's take a breather. I've been cynical this whole time, right? There are things that are good about this game. That chase sequence is fucking awesome. Like, yeah, I'll admit, I'm a sucker. I watched a ton of people first reaction going through that. Hell, I knew what would happen and I still got caught off guard like 8 times during that whole thing. Like, I died. Do you have a title? Nah. I'll never make that sound. It's the most satisfying sound. I'll never be able to make it. I'll never be able to make that sound. But like, you know? Like, that's a good chase sequence. Not only that, that's a good creature design. It's good animation. I love the way he moves through those fucking vents. It's just believable enough, right? Like, that he could be taking alternative routes to cut you off. Like, he doesn't seem to be too omnipresent, except for that one part where, like, the audio came from behind me, but he was, like, right in front of me. During the, like, the door slammed in front of me and then, like, slowly opened again when he was, like, slowly crawling towards me. That was a little contrived. But, like, I almost died there at the end, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. I, like, forgot how the mechanics worked, and so I was just, like, trying to reel in that giant box instead of just letting go, which, like, to be fair, they taught you that to move things you have to reel them in, and letting go of them lets go. So it's, like, very counterintuitive that they expect you to know that. Like, I'm fascinated by this game. I want this to be a good game. I really hope it ends up being a good game instead of just a soulless cash grab. I hope it at least is a soulful cash grab, you know? Like, if we've really got standards lowered, that's at least what I'm aiming. I keep hiccuping, I'm so sorry. That's at least what I'm aiming for at this point in our the way the horror game industry is at this point. That's what I'm aiming for. But, like, shit like the toys bleeding, all the talk about, like, the, like, mortality of humans, and, like, it's all pointing towards something that I guess we'll discuss after this, because this is the final Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 cassette tape.
Final line in relation. Experiment 1.
It's the hand from Coraline.
Prototype. Coordination.
It's so quiet.
Within his skill set, as well as the skill set of all other experiments of his type. Though still missing, these events are no doubt in relation to him. His absence was a flaw in the scientific process, which should have under no circumstances been left unaccounted for. That's why I'm making this log, so that the same mistake won't be made twice. Any future experiments will need to be contained and disposed of in a secure location. I'm not worried about myself. One breakthrough and I'll be back. We must forge onwards in the name of science, whether those who are beneath us understand it or not. End of...
Sorry, folks, I don't know why that was so quiet. Are there any subtitles in these settings? God, I wish I had checked that earlier. Would you look at that? There are no subtitles. Oh, fuck off. There are subtitles. I'm just a dipshit. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. We'll have subtitles for, like, the one line of dialogue that's left in this game. So sorry. Genuinely. I, like, didn't see it. So basically just, like, the vibes I'm getting from just Chapter 1 alone are that they're working on some way to put the mind and or soul of people into these toys, to make toys that literally come to life, which is why the whole blood/oil thing intrigues me so much, right? And not only that, but like, you know, the log of like the woman talking about mortality and like death and aging. Like, there's a very strong theme that seems to be, this game seems to be built around narratively, and it's a theme that I'm always very intrigued to explore. I love themes of immortality and shit. I don't know why. I just think it's a fascinating moral space to explore. My guess at this time is that the Huggy Wuggy, I'm so sorry. I just like, I have compulsive needs when it comes to mechanics like this. I think, judging just based on what we know in Chapter 1, because like I said, I don't know any of the story in Chapter 2. I think Huggy Wuggy isn't a person, but like a toy that they came to life, that they brought to life in that, like, as the experiment in that audio log that like killed Kraken or whoever that was. Manly Badass Hero, I think. It's some YouTuber. And I think based on the VHS from the beginning, where Cave Johnson Lath McDonald was like, we have security, bitch. I think that's the security, bitch. That's the security, Mr. White. Bitch. I've never seen a single episode of Breaking Bad. No, stop, run. Danger, go back, run. Stop, no, turn around. Her name is Poppy. Look at this. There's layers of fear shit. Like, do you really think that just like some guy's house is in this factory? Like, what is this? Why would they build it? Why would they build it like this? I hope there's an extensive monologue that's completely unnecessary and takes you out of the atmosphere of the game that explains this later. In fact, I hope there's a couple. I hope there's a lot. I hope there's way too many long dialogues with the titular character of this game, Poppy. I hope it more than anything, guys. Girl, you look like shit. Get out of here.
You opened my case.
Now, again, this isn't my first time through this radio, so I will point out that, like, yeah, none of my reactions, except for the chase sequence, pretty much, and, like, my failure at the puzzles were genuine. Or, I mean, they were genuine, but, like, you know, they weren't fresh. This isn't, like, a first-time playthrough, even though this is technically a first-time playthrough. shout out to these folks. Wow, I don't think I can say any of these names. Shout outs to Train Guy. That's Train Guy and Scott Smoker. Shout out. So if you want to know my first reaction to that particular reveal of opening the case, it went something like, oh God. Because that was the moment that I knew that the titular character, Poppy, first name Poppy, last name Playtime, is going to grind my gears so much. And I hope you guys will join me in the next episode, because depending on how long the second one is, I might combine it into a long-ass video, but like, it makes sense to split it up into 2 episodes, but also like, how much airtime do I want to give Poppy Playtime on my channel? Do you know what I mean? So I guess you'll see, depending on whether there's an hour or 2 left in this video or whether this is the end. I am excited and dreading what comes next, and I hope you guys are too. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!